Welcome to today's video, and on today's video I'm going to show you how to make use of ChatGPT. Now ChatGPT is another AI and is also a chat AI, and among the best of the chat AI, this is actually the top on the list. So let's dive into that. There is actually two ways to use ChatGPT. Now you can actually make use of the ChatGPT from the mobile version, or you use the desktop version. Initially, this does not have a mobile version, but now this is currently available, and this is made by OpenAI. So this is just becoming available on the mobile, but I can't really compare it to the previous version of ChatGPT, which is actually the web-based ChatGPT. Now, to use ChatGPT on the web, just go ahead and open your browser. Open a new tab. I am opening a new tab. So go ahead and type in chat.openai.com. So openai.com, and then you hit go. So this actually opens the section for ChatGPT, and whenever it opens as a fresh or a new version of ChatGPT. And once this opens, the first area you are going to see is the menu, the title of your chat, and then the plus icon, which is actually an icon to create a new chat. Now, if you have been using ChatGPT for a while and you decide to see your previous chats, you can click on this area to see your chat history, and then let me close that so that it won't interrupt our work. And also, if you're working on a chat, and this is actually the chat, whenever you are working on a chat, this is going to be the title of the chat, and the first word you enter is actually going to be the title. Although you can edit this later on, but while typing or while asking your chat questions, actually is going to automatically give it the title of your chat. And if you are typing a chat and probably you're done with the chat and you want to start a new chat, you can always click on this plus icon on the top left hand area to start a new chat. And also, this icon right here is actually an option to show you the chat version that you are using. So on default, if you are using ChatGPT, you are probably going to be using the ChatGPT 3.5, which is actually free, totally free. You do not need to pay. But if you want to use the ChatGPT 4, that means it's an upgraded version and you have to actually pay for it. So when you click on ChatGPT 4, you notice that there is actually an information that says our capable model, great for tasks, and requires creativity and advanced reasoning. And if you are using this version of ChatGPT, you need to upgrade, which means you are going to be making a payment. And once you click on the upgrade version, you are going to see the amount you'll be paying. So the free version is actually for the ChatGPT 3.5, and then the paid version is actually for ChatGPT 4, and you're actually going to be paying $20 monthly to use it. And to use this is actually what is coming with. Not very much, very few, but then depending on what you are looking for, you can go for the upgraded version. The upgraded version gives you option for more features that you do not have on your free version. You notice right on the free version that it actually has the ChatGPT 3 model, while this one has access to ChatGPT 4 model, and it's more capable and it has a better model compared to ChatGPT 3. We have already tested this out on the Bing AI. So if you are ready to go for this, just go ahead and click on upgrade and make payment to join. But I'm actually okay, so I'm going to go ahead and close this by clicking on this top area to close it. So I'm going to click on that to have it closed. Now, this particular area is actually an icon or a prompt showing you how ChatGPT works, or probably an example. Now, it's saying recommend a dish to impress a date who is a picky eater. Now, this is actually a prompt, and it's probably telling you that you should type this. When you type this, you are going to get an answer to that. Or this is a different, the second prompt is actually the second one telling you that tell me a fun fact about Roman Empire. And when you click on that, it's going to tell you a fun fact about Roman Empire. So this is actually a fun fact about Roman Empire. And the one on top of it is actually your question that you asked the ChatGPT. But then, guys, this is actually something I actually want to see how it works. And do not forget you can always start a new chat. So let's go ahead and start a new chat and ask the chat GPT a proper question. So what I'm going to ask the chat GPT right now is what is chat GPT? Now, it's giving me a broad information about what ChatGPT is. ChatGPT is a language model developed by OpenAI based on the ChatGPT 3.5 architecture. It is designed to generate a human-like text response to user input, making it capable of engaging in a natural language conversation, answering questions, and providing explanation and more. Now, I haven't answered this question. I actually want to ask him more. This is actually a basic question that you should be able to answer, and then it will always give you the answer based on what has been written or what has already been stored. But then, guys, you might not get the same answer all the time, especially if you are not asking the same question like I am doing right now. So whenever it answers your question and you think is accurate, you should always give a thumbs up. And if you think is actually wrong or you dislike the answer, you can give it a dislike. But also know that whenever you are making these responses or this engagement by giving it a reaction or based on what you think about it, if you give it a positive feedback, which is a thumbs up, it's going to actually feel that is right. If you give it a dislike, it's going to think is wrong. So the next time it might not give you that same answer, it's going to give you probably something different. Now, if you are using this way, I think it's probably okay. Now, it's actually safe to ask any question on your chat GPT, but if you are making use of chat GPT, guys, do not actually ask the chat GPT the same different question in the same chat. For instance, I just asked it what chat GPT is, right? Now, if I want to ask a question to, let's say, write a poem for me on write kids poem for me, or write a blog post for me, or write an essay for me, this is not going to be wise because it's already answering a question on your chat GPT, because chat GPT is actually an AI and a bot. So every information you leave or every question you ask it is going to be stored for you, and whenever it's answering any question or giving you any answers, it's actually going to respond to the previous question you have asked, and based on what you have asked is going to always get that. Now, actually, what you need to do if you do not want to create a new chat, and if you probably want to use that same chat section, you can actually click on this area, this particular area, to edit your question. So when you click on that, you'll be able to edit this question by highlighting everything, and then let's say write an essay about AI. So you should be able to write the essay and just give us what AI is, what are the narrative of AI, and all of this. So you can notice right now that my previous chart is no longer displaying right here. Now it's displaying a new chart. But if you pay close attention, you can see this area could be toggled, right? Now that is because there is a previous question right there. Now, if you click on that, it's going to go to the previous question. And if you click forward, it's going to go to the next question. So it's not as if it actually opened a new one, but it's like creating a new page on that particular area. But then, guys, do not forget that this is actually very unique, and it's going to always pair those two questions together the next time you ask them. So it's always wise to click on the plus icon to start a new chat instead of having that same chat on the same area. So guys, let me know if this helped you, and if it helped you in a way, do not forget to smash like and subscribe to the channel for more. And also don't forget that anytime you want to check your history, you can always click on this area to see your history. All right, guys, I will see you on my next video. Please stay safe and peace.